Hello gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another Towerborne video. And guys, like I always tell you, if you want to stay up to date on all things Towerborne, make sure you are liking today's video, subscribing to the channel if you're new, and we're going to go ahead and get on into today's topic. But first and foremost, I do want to address a little announcement and something I've been talking about with Towerborne probably since the game was first announced. So, fellow PlayStation 5 players, stay patient. I do think Towerborne will eventually hit PS5 and possibly even Switch 2, because if you guys haven't noticed, Microsoft has had a thing where they've been bringing a lot of their exclusive games over to PlayStation and other platforms. And Towerborne, like I said, of all their games, is the perfect fit to go multi-platform, especially the Switch 2. Like, who wouldn't want a beat 'em up ARPG MMO hybrid on a handheld? Like, come on. But no, I wanted to say Senua's Sacrifice number 2 was actually announced for PlayStation 5 today, this summer. So that's another Xbox exclusive, going to PlayStation. So I'm confident that, Towerborne is going to show up on other platforms eventually. I just wanted to say that, before we got into today's video. But speaking of things going on with Towerborne, they actually released a roadmap recently. Now, it's not really a giant roadmap per se, outlining all their future plans for the rest of the year. It's just more so a little board showcasing, some fun activities and stuff they're going to be bringing to the game over the next couple months, saying, hey, we know you guys finally got the game in your hands and stuff like that. Don't worry, you're not going to be bored. We have X, Y, and Z coming. So I'm going to go ahead and share some of these things with you guys and let y'all know what's coming to the game. So this is the roadmap that they posted right here on Twitter. It covers May, June, and July. So for exploration, we have 2 new areas coming to the game. A place called Merc Mountain in June, and we have another place called Shore Breeze in July. Now, Merc Mountain is like a permanent new area that's going to have like all kinds of new gear and stuff like that. They also have an article about this, talking about it a bit more in depth. I'll leave that in the video description. Shore Breeze, I don't know yet. Don't know if that's going to be a temporary like event style thing, or if it's going to be a whole new area that stays in the game forever. We're going to have to see. Starting May 21st, we have an event coming called Courage's Crucible. June 4th, we have another event coming called Craft's Gauntlet. And then for looting and stuff like that, we have another Wild Writs weekend, which, if you guys don't know, every time you ran an instance on danger level 3, 4, or 5, it would drop writs for you to, to finish out your little mini battle pass things. I can't remember the name of them right off the back, and they'll let you earn the cosmetics and stuff like that. So that's definitely a good thing to grind. Also, one little tip, one thing I did for the Wild Writs weekend that made really fun and entertaining for me was I was pulling a lot of my friends in my runs, power leveling them. So not only was I leveling them, but I was also earning stuff to unlock cosmetics at the same time. Just something to make the grind more entertaining, because I know running through old maps and everything at lower difficulties can be kind of boring to and you need something to do to pass the time. So power leveling your friends is always an easy way to pass the time when you just need to do runs to grind things for yourself. Just one little tip and suggestion out there. There's also going to be an event coming from June 18th to July 2nd called Loot Rush. And they also here at the bottom have the Twitch drop schedule for the rest of the Ebb Knights outfits. So make sure you guys are watching people stream the game on Twitch so you get all of those cosmetics. But like I said, guys, there's a detailed article down in the video description that you guys can check out, giving a little bit more information about some of these upcoming events. It's exciting nonetheless. Like I said, it's no huge news. It's not details on anything like new classes and crazy new content coming. But I mean, I guess Merc Mountain and Shore Breeze are new areas. So that's kind of new content. But I know there's probably more bigger things you guys want to hear. Like I said, and y'all know, I have a huge wish list with this game. Well, really, there's 2 things. There's 2 things I want in the future. A, like I said, the game to come to more platforms. I personally really want to see a PS5 version, and I want a greatsword class. I've made that clear on so many levels. But what do you guys want to see from the future of Towerborne? Let me know down in the comments below. Y'all enjoyed today's video? Smash that like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.
I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me. It could